Hello, my name is Maylee Hall, and as I have learned about a strong, courageous woman, I have been inspired. Tenayuca endured many hardships so that she could pursue her passions. Her story starts at 7 years old. Her grandfather would take her to a local plaza called Plaza del Zacate, where she would develop her passion for politics here. On Sundays, her and her grandfather would go to the plaza and listen to others speak about political issues that affected the lives of working class families. And by the age of 16, Tenayuca was already an activist, being arrested for her involvement in a strike. However, this did not prohibit her from advocating her beliefs of workers' rights, free speech, and union work. The injustices done to Mexican American workers bothered Tenayuca so much that she jumped at the opportunity to help fight for what was right, no matter the cost. In 1933, Tenayuca participated in her first strike against the Fink Cigar Company. Tenayuca knew that the church nor the government were taking care of the Mexican American women workers, so she stood by them as they made their voices heard. Her arrestment in this strike did not keep her from participating in more strikes. In fact, one strike in particular, called the Pecan Shellers Strike in 1938, was fueled by the owner's decision to cut workers' wages in half, and it was combined with the high percentage rates of tuberculosis among women workers because of their horrible working conditions. So Tenayuca was chosen as leader to help organize this strike. Under her organization, she not only had 6,000, but close to 8,000 workers join. When the strike finally took place, the owners of this pecan sheller company were furious. They gassed, they arrested, and they even beat some of the strikers. But during these 3 months, the workers found it worth it because they won. They won an increase of wages to 7 and 8% per pound. But they also won the beginning of a mass movement. Tenayuca says it best when she says, "What started out as an organization for equal wages turned into a mass movement against starvation, for civil rights, and the minimum wage law." In addition, Tenayuca was a fearless leader and user of the First Amendment rights of free speech. Not only did she participate in many strikes, but in 1938 she also helped lead many protests against the beating of immigrants. However, it was most controversial when she participated in a gathering among fellow activists. Her past activist history and its reputation, and her short marriage to a Communist Party leader named Homer Brooks, caused Tenayuca to have lots of dislike associated with her name. And this gathering seemed to be the breaking point for many citizens in the city. So as Tenayuca's gathering continued and proceeded to the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, the angry mob that had gathered outside the auditorium broke loose. The mob threw bricks, rocks, and even threatened to lynch Tenayuca just because of her use of the First Amendment rights. Tenayuca was forced to flee for her life out of the town. And finally, Tenayuca was very involved in union work. Through the Workers' Alliance of America, Tenayuca was able to help plan and organize her very successful pecan sheller strike. Then, in the Women's League for Peace and Freedom, Tenayuca was able to take care of and help feed the family of the women that were participating in this strike. And finally, in the International Ladies Garment Workers Union, Tenayuca was able to found 2 of these organizations so that women could help fight for their rights. Tenayuca was able to inspire those around her to speak out against the injustices that the Mexican American workers suffered. Her passionate work for workers' rights, free speech, and union work ultimately led to long-term changes and affected future policies that would help Mexican Americans and their rights. So to finish this where it all started, in the small Plaza del Zacate, in 2011, the city of San Antonio placed a marker in her honor in the same park. A city that once despised her, even run her out of the town, now respected and honored her. She would be honored for her works, where her works all began. Thank you.